On paper, the form team of the PartyPoker.net World Cup of Pool is Austria, the only side to field a woman in their team and the side who recorded the biggest winning margin in round one. But this tournament has been full of shocks and surprises. Belgium are case in point. They stunned the home fans with a shock defeat of Holland A. Can they repeat those heroic feats in round two?
When the best pool players in the world congregate anywhere, you're bound to see ups and downs, magic mistakes and plenty of entertainment. This event hasn't disappointed in that regard. China, the defending champions, are already through. In this programme, we're going to see whether it's going to be Belgium or Austria who join them in the quarter-finals.
It really has been a tournament that has stirred the emotions. There's been drama, a great fight back from Croatia, 7-2 down. They went on to win 8-7. Holland have suffered the shock defeat of their A team and then the shock win by their B team against Taiwan. Germany, England, Korea, the USA and the Philippines have all looked good, but we're now into the second round and there are some fascinating clashes coming up, none more so than Austria against Belgium. Here's the form guide. Austria have captured the public's imagination, and not just through Jasmin, the only woman in this event, but also through the stylish play of Martin Kempter. The two of them demolished Vietnam in round one. But it's the Belgian team of Serge and Noël who grabbed all the headlines. They shocked the natives with a first-round win over Holland A. Will that form now take them to the quarter-finals? Time to join our commentary team of Alex Lely and Jim Weich.
Belgium on the left, Austria on the right. This is a real crowd-pleasing match. The fan favorites, well, you got to bow a little bit to Belgium there. But I think a lot of people are cheering for Jasmin Ouschan.
Belgium win the lag.
The only lady play in the World Cup of Pool. And she is here as
Race
one
to
half
8,
of Team Austria.
first track,
Her
Belgium to break.
and Martin Kempter. But it's Serge and Noël Bruynooghe representing Belgium. Very pure cueist, this man. The race to 8. Round 2 action for a place in the quarterfinals. Serge to break.
Good break here, pocketing 3 balls, last position though. Cue ball went forward. And I have no clue who should be favored in this match, bookie-wise. And I think either team going through is good for the fans, as you said.
These two get along very well. I think that's part and parcel of the success they've enjoyed.
And they have a good master and servant relationship, which is good, I think, when you play doubles. If the one player accepts the other to be calling the shots, which in this case clearly is Serge does.
Yes, and they had just a massive win in the opening round. They took out Holland A team. The A team from Holland, Niels Feyen, Nick Vandenberg. What a big win that was, and sent a lot of fans home very unhappy, but won a lot of fans over too, Alex.
Yeah, Belgium is not far from here. It's only about 80 miles. All the Dutch and Belgian players know each other well. This was a missed attempt to cut the 2-ball in by Noël Bruynooghe. Bruynooghe, as you pronounce it.
Well, I'll definitely bow to your pronunciation here, trust me.
So Martin Kempter coming in. And Jasmin Ouschan really has had a good season in the men's division, finishing 3rd in the World Straight Pool Championships. She did well in the World 10 Ball Championships. And I really think she can stimulate Martin Kempter to join her success, although he misses his attempt here on the 2-ball. Martin disgusted with himself. He has a great technique, but failed to cue straight here.
You hold him in very high regard, don't you, Alex?
Yeah, I mean, he's a giant killer on the European Tour. He's beaten all the greats. Some semi-final spots. One time he finished 5th in the European Championships in 8-ball, 9-ball and straight ball in 1 week. He's a great player. Just has not joined the winner's circle yet, but I'm sure he will.
Well, that wasn't the ideal game plan as far as Belgium was concerned. Didn't intend contacting the 8, so just made life a little more awkward, but still everything in the open and a nice look at the 3. Plenty of communication between Noël and Serge. You'll see that throughout this match.
Oh, a very scary shot. I think most players would have chosen to hit it with more authority, sending the cue ball to the short rail. Will Serge try to set up the cue ball straight in on the 6 or leave an angle? Oh, this is straight enough. Noël can drop it in. Relying on Serge's pocketing skills.
I think Serge wishes he was shooting this. He's very tall. He'd be able to reach that without the use of the rest. So this is just making life a little more difficult. Try and kill the speed of that cue ball and hold just off straight on the 8. Important to capitalize on the mistakes, and Martin Kempter missing that long too. Belgium has to send a message. Mistakes will be punished.
So with Noël pocketing this 9-ball, the Belgian fans will make themselves heard.
Steady under pressure. Belgium open their account here in the last 16. 1-0. They lead Austria.
Rack 2, Belgium to break, leading 1 rack to 0.
1-0. Belgium leading. Martin Kempter and Jasmin Ouschan just trying to get on track here. We've only had one look at the table, and that cost them. The miss cost them the opening rack. So Noël Bruynooghe now in Serge Das. Bruynooghe at the table to break rack number 2.
I heard Serge Das telling Noël not to hit the 1-ball too thin. Hit it full on. No ball in though.
Illegal break, control passes. You have the option.
Nothing down but an illegal break anyway. And just to let everybody at home know, the break rules employed here in the partypoker.net World Cup of Pool: 3 balls must pass the head string following the break. Any ball pocketed counts as a ball passing the head string. There are only 2 balls past the head string. Had a ball gone down, that would have been a legal break. Technically very sound, Jasmin. A very confident and talented young lady.
And pretty. And a good character.
22 years of age. Just had her 22nd birthday. And her partner Martin Kempter, well, he looks like he could be 18. He's actually 28 years of age, Martin. Been around for quite a while and been a fixture on the European Tour.
It's only since 2-3 years that he's playing more outside of Europe. He did well in the World Straight Pool Championships before this year, where he finished 3rd at the high run of 160. We'll be seeing more of him, surely. But for Austria now, it's all Jasmin.
A nice layout. That's 6. The green 6 passes the 8 to the bottom left corner. So this is going to be around the angles. What Martin's looking at now is just to swing that cue ball off 2 cushions and back out for the 5. Quite likely to the bottom right corner.
Nicely done. Perfect angle for Jasmin.
And she's just confirmed. The 6 passes the 8 to the bottom left. And a very interested Team England. Mark Gray on the left, Daryl Peach on the right. They'll be opposing Canada in round 2 action. Good strike there from Jasmin. Caught that very pure. And just a little bit of angle too for Martin Kempter to drop nicely onto the 7. This is just what the doctor ordered for Austria.
Used the full pocket there. Followed through, leaving a straight in shot on the 8 ball.
Austria 8-6 winners over Australia last year in this event, bowed down at this stage. Singapore took them out 8-2. So they want to try and go one better than last year. At least one better.
Wasn't it Albin Ouschan last year?
Correct. It was Jasmin's brother.
So he did not do well enough and they took his sister. I'm sure he does not like that. Well, maybe we'll see them pairing together next year. Albin Ouschan, her brother, is also a monstrous talent.
9 down. Austria open their account here in the last 16 against Belgium. 1-1. And they've secured the break for rack 3.
Rotterdam for the PartyPoker.net World Cup of Pool. Austria and Belgium battling for a place in the quarter-finals. Belgium have taken a 3-1 lead, but the Austrians have already proved their strength in the first round and will no doubt be looking to get the next few racks on the board. Our commentators this evening are Alex Lally and Jim Weich.
Rack 5, Belgium to break, leading 3 racks to 1.
Belgium 3, Austria 1. Noël Bruynooghe sets the cue ball into the position of choice and making sure it's not past that head string. That would be a foul. And if he completes the same sort of break that Serge did, he'd be delighted. That's an illegal break.
Illegal break, control passes. You have the option.
So now, with that being an illegal break, once again, just to remind you, if you're just joining us, 3
illegal.
balls have to pass that head string. Every ball pocketed counts as a ball passing the head string, but in this case, only the one went past. So, control passes over to Austria, and they have the choice.
I don't know. Only one came past and one is potted. It needs to be 3, I'm sure. Yeah.
Patricia
illegal
Murphy
break.
just letting Noël know exactly what the rules are and reminding him that one past the head string.
Well, at least Noël is being assertive, because in the previous match there was some misunderstanding between Japan and Australia. The Japanese players did not get up out of their chairs.
Yes, Australia completed an illegal break, but went on to play another shot. Once the second shot had been played, Alex, nothing could be done.
Yeah, it's always the responsibility of the players as well. As competent as the referees may be, you're still there in the chair, adding your share. Dropping onto the 8 ball, 5 ball, 2 ball.
Nice touch.
Perfect shape.
Beautiful shot. Jasmin taps the table with the chalk in acknowledgement. If your partner's pleased, you have to be happy. One more look. Just feathers the 8. But the real key touch is when it came down and just feathered the 2.
They need some more key touch still. Navigate towards the 4. Got a kiss on the 9, and now a lot of pressure on this shot.
Yeah, position to the 5. Far from a formality here. That 5 does not pass bottom right. And with a very little angle on offer on the 4, how does he get below the 5? He may have to, well, he may be forced to try and play or leave Jasmin a 5-7 combination, Alex. What choice?
Extension.
And the significance,
Extension.
obviously, of this shot and the score, 3-1 in favor of Belgium. Austria doesn't want to go further adrift in this match.
A choice could be to just play a high ball, follow with the tip of right English, get close to the 5 ball, maybe landing perfect, but with this layout there's only 2 pockets presented for the 5 to play it into. So then the combination is the shot of choice. But this 7 is a long way away from the pocket.
She's looking at the combination. You know, even if she gets it, Alex, it's a very easy safety here. And you know something? I think that's exactly what Martin is telling her. She wants to take the combination on.
Confidence of youth. Well, she's blessed with that, but at this moment I don't think it's a wise choice.
I agree. Even
Whoa, what a good choice.
Getting it, just a, you know, a questionable shot, but wow, you gotta tip your hat. Courage and talent, what a combination. And I mean, it never looked out, Alex.
Great shot, and that's, I spot that in Niels Veijen as well. That sometimes I think he's over courageous, but then I'm being too critical, because more times than being over courageous, he's just being confident and attacking.
Now, how can you fault someone that just wants to go? You know, don't pull the reins in on a thoroughbred. Let him run. Jasmin Ouschan certainly has just sent a message to Martin Kemp and her partner. 3-2. Belgium still in front, but Austria with the break in rack 6.
Rack 6, Austria to break, trailing 3 racks to 2.
And after a very successful finish to the last rack, Jasmin Ouschan breaks here. Rack number 6, 3-2. They trail Belgium. And she needs some power. And she will be flying at this. Look at that. Terrific break. A legal break. And she's given her partner a chance at the 1. Well, she's got plenty of power. Look at that. Just crushed that break.
Showing all the guys in the house how to make a ball on this table. Two ways to play this, or straight into the corner with follow, or cutting it into the side pocket, drawing it into the long rail. He's following straight in. It wobbled, good enough.
But the way that he played that, Alex, is the way that a player with confidence plays this shot. If you're struggling a bit, I think you try and cut that into the side, draw the cue ball into the right-hand cushion. He played that like a player that is starting to feel pretty good.
Now, what I like in Martin's game is that he's a very confident player, and I think here it doesn't really show because he's not so used to the TV arena and all the conditions. But if you'd see him in the Euro Tour, he's real fierce.
You have so many good players in Europe right now. It's astounding.
Can I say that we now have 4 world champions?
Of course you can.
Straight pool, 8 ball, 9 ball, and 10 ball. Like everyone is getting their piece of the cake, piece of the pie.
The world 8-ball champion. Daryl Peach, world 9-ball champion. Niels Fyen, world straight pool champion.
And then I'd like to say something about Daryl Peach and Darren Appleton being the world champions. Britain, as far as I'm concerned, is now the major powerhouse in pool in Europe, if not in the world.
There's Daryl Peach on the right, the reigning world 9-ball champion.
Mark Ray is now the #1 in Europe, playing Mosconi Cup for the first time this year. Only turned to pool a year ago. And there's four sorry,
Extension.
Jim, there's 4 British players in the top 10 now in the Euro Tour. And there's more coming in. There's so much skill and talent in the UK, and it's almost scary.
But scary in a good way, Alex.
Scary in a good way, but they make it look so easy. Most of them come from the snooker, or at least are conditioned by snooker, so they think they're supposed to think that it's easy to pocket balls on the pool table.
They're supposed to think that. Well, Alex, I've always favored the snooker players just simply because they're so sound fundamentally. Even when I see a lot of these players here, like players like Serge, just to bring an example, a converted snooker player, but he just looks so solid. Misses are almost surprising. And I even remember Alex Pagulayan, before he won the World Championship in 2004, started playing snooker back in Canada. Actually beat Kirk Stevens in the quarterfinals, former world #4 in the professional game in the quarters in the Canadian Championship, Alex. And that's when his game was elevated to the next level.
And he never considered giving it a shot in the UK?
Yeah, he was always going back to the Philippines, and I mean that's where the pool players are like movie stars. And this 9 to split the first 6 racks. And there's confirmation. Martin and Jasmin 2 in a row, 3-3 against Belgium.
This is the PartyPoker.net World Cup of Pool, where tonight Belgium face Austria. It's all even so far. 4-4 is the score in this race to 8. Our commentators this evening are Alex Lely and Jim White.
Rack 9, Austria to break, 4 racks each.
4 apiece here at the Outland Nightclub, south end of Rotterdam. Host city, host venue for the PartyPoker.net World Cup of Pool. Jasmin, Ouschan, Martin Kempter representing Austria up against Belgium. Serge and Noël. And a great match in prospect. And oh, Jasmin did everything she could to try and get that 6 to drop, but no luck. In a terrific break, comes up dry.
Unbelievable the amount of power she puts in a break. It's all timing and speed.
6-ball did everything except drop. But a terrific spread of the balls here, and if he can knock this 6 in with the 1 and maintain position to the 1, it'll be a great opportunity for Belgium.
Watch the clock though. It's only 80 seconds, Serge.
I doubt they'll make that mistake again. Oh, ways out. He's not left it, or at least not left anything easy for Martin.
Well, it's an easy carry on the 6. And that's a must go for in my book.
And you play the 1 as well into the side?
No. I play to bank the 1 ball to go up and down. And not colliding with the 2 ball that is.
Also über die 2 außenkicken wahrscheinlich.
So I'm very likely to see it. And I want to...
Extension.
I'll look to make a half ball contact on the 6.
Ja, daar ligt er in de nähe van de 6.
They're thinking about the safety, but really this
Je strijft ze aan.
Don't you think so? The carry on the 6, I mean,
you know, Alex, I'll be honest with you. The best players I see are the ones that attack. The ones that are very aggressively natured. They're the ones that seem to get the gold.
I mean, this would be passing up on an excellent opportunity to take control in this match.
Jasmin Ouschan's already shown us she wants to take the aggressive path, Now, can she talk her partner into attacking from here?
Well, the way he was lining up the shot, I'm not going to say anything.
No, he's not. He's either trying to double this. He's certainly not going for the 6.
I don't believe this, sorry.
And that could well cost them the round. Well, they did decide to attack, just not in the fashion that you recommended, Alex.
Well, attacking is not good per se, but if the opportunity is there, the only thing he had to do was control the 1 ball. I think making the 6 was not going to be the problem. Even if you play to make the 1, bank it in, and make the 6, maybe the cue ball is going to stay there, and then, well, you have to play safe off of the 2 ball, but then you're still in control.
Belgium's never been behind in this match. They won the opening rack, led 3-1 at one stage. Deadlocked at 4-4 here. It certainly doesn't look like they're going to be headed to this point either.
I want to use this opportunity to tell all the aspiring players at home that this is the reason you just saw that Martin Kempter did not take on the carom shot, that you also should play some carom and billiards and snooker. If you want to be a complete player, learn all the aspects of the game.
Just about overcut that too, as it is. Perfect.
I think, telling by the rhythm we now see in this match, and that Martin sees, the heat is on. I think they're all feeling it now.
Quick, short discussion. Not designed to inhibit your partner's rhythm. Or just to clear his thoughts and have him committed. Or her thoughts.
Drop it in, follow a bit, or draw back past the 7. You can choose to do both. Draw it. Well, this means... No, it does not mean that Noël needs to cross the table twice. Draw back slightly, low left English. No worries, 8 balls close to the pocket.
Bruynooghe rock solid.
He'll spin the cue ball, going to the long rail. And setting Noël up even better than before.
Noël has been blessed with being able to pocket a lot of 9s in this match. And once again, keeps Belgium in front, 5-4.
Rack 10. Belgium to break, leading 5 racks to 4.
Belgium at the table, enjoying a 5-4 lead. Noël, Bruynooghe, Serge Das. They save their best for this event, it seems, every year. Took out Holland in round 1 action. Holland A team. Niels Fye and Nick Van. Ooh, he's kept the cue ball on the table, and that's a legal break. Dangerously close. Now, this is interesting. Can he play the billiard?
Well, he can, but I'll tell you this one is less natural position than the other one before. But still, we'll see him go for this. Serge being very knowledgeable. And maybe he used to play a little too conservative, but he's practicing a lot with Niels Fye. So that certainly teaches you to take the opportunity when it's presented.
This to me looks like about a half ball hit with a bit of right-hand spin.
With the rail?
Oh,
No. No, I think if you want to play this shot, you need to play with...
a little more force.
no rail. No rail, draw it straight into the ball, but then the difficulty is to not hit it hard.
Well, I have to confess, I would have probably attacked that shot the same way that Serge did.
Well, it makes it very sensitive, the way he played it.
This is, again, a chance, an unexpected chance here for Austria. They just seem to be going hand in hand to the finish line in this match. Neither team taking the initiative and running away. It's fair to say that Belgium has had more opportunities to do that.
3-ball passes to 4. And concerning their run-out ability, both teams are scoring well. But in the safety department, shot selection-wise, they've made some errors. It's the great match that we're watching right here. It's looking to go 5-5.
This is a stroking shot too, just drawing straight back, just letting the cue go, releasing it. And a little short of what would have been ideal position. So Jasmin is going to have to go across the bed of the table twice and get the cue ball back somewhere into the area it is now would be perfect.
On the club table, you can play this with high left. This is more of a center ball hit in the TV arena.
That was the problem. Now she's left. Martin Kempter with a tricky and a very missable 6. And again, you're in the last 16 of the World Cup of Pool.
Extension.
You can choose.
Extension.
Ralph Souquet, I think, would play this with drag, killing the cue ball, dragging outside. Or you can choose to more stun this shot, going up and down. It's just what you feel more comfortable with, what sort of stroke.
Well, this is a big shot, though, Alex.
Wow.
Well struck.
A lot of quality there.
Confident. Very composed. Even Jasmin had to acknowledge that. One more look. Never looked out that 6. The 9 to once again give us a level score. 1-1, 3-3, 4-4, and now 5-5. Austria and Belgium treating us to a terrific second round match here in Rotterdam.
welcome back to the partypoker.net World Cup of Pool, where tonight Austria face Belgium. It's neck and neck. Let's rejoin the action in the 13th rack with our commentators Alex Lely
Austria
and
to
Jim
break.
White.
6 racks each.
Match referee Patricia Murphy from Ireland, passing the cue ball to Jasmin Ouschan. Her break, 6-6, rack number 13, Belgium, Austria, knotted here in Rotterdam. It's round 2 of the partypoker.net World Cup. Which one of these two will survive and move on to the last 8? Good break, just a smattering of applause.
Der lecker.
They have a good shot, present it, play a combination, think card on the 2. Great break.
Just a second. Hold on. Stop the clock.
As Patricia Murphy just asked for the clock to be stopped,
Heftig.
Nigel.
I think the score has just gone a bit
Sorry.
off.
Okay.
I think
Start the
Patricia
clock.
just wants to make sure that everything is in working order, understandably.
Ja, aber ich kann sie bremsen über die.
Started again.
die
You have 80
Schwarze.
seconds following the break. Patricia
Man
just
kann es safe
always
probieren hinter die
establishing
8, aber
control.
das ist
Very
halt nichts
important
wert, gell.
for a match referee at this level.
I mentioned the combination, sorry Jim, before on the 4, but the 4 ball is touching the rail. It's not really hanging over the pocket. It does need a good hit.
Extension. No, I don't need her.
You just ask for the extension just to be safe. The 2 onto the 4, that's what he's looking at. The cue ball is going to collide with the 8.
And the danger here is that he'll focus too much on not hitting it too hard, for being afraid to lose position on the 2 ball when making the 4. Well,
Wow, can you see the 2? Where's Belgium snookered? But
Ja, jeden von den zwei. Das ist schwierig zum Abschätzen, der Winkel. Was.
yeah, half a chance that was for Austria. It just seems like they're unwilling to take the lead in this match as hard and as desperately as they try. Oh, the chalk. Tried to
Extension.
swipe the chalk. Not even that'll work.
they have a shot on a 2 ball. And who better than Serge does to slice this 2 ball in the corner pocket? You never see his mouth move. He's so stoic.
Possible double here using the 4. Oh, he's missed that by some margin. Did he get away with it? I don't think so.
It's getting very hot in Rotterdam.
Listen, it's warm in the comm box, and I think the temperature's gone up a few degrees out there. All of a sudden,
Ja, aber wir können sie für das spielen.
all of
die
these
vier,
players starting to show a pulse.
Wo die Weiße daher bringst. Die Bande rüber und wieder daher.
And he knows what it's like being in the pressure cooker. 8-7, they survived a scare to move through.
And last year, 11-10 in the final. Oh, nicely played by Jasmin. Doesn't like the cue ball being close to the rail, but she hit that firm,
Okay.
playing with inside English, spinning it around to the angles.
Ja, aber wie?
Yes, but this is still a bit tricky. I don't know what angle
Einfach runter.
Martin Kempter has here. Does it take the cue ball into the 8?
Well, if it does so, that's fine. Played soft medium, clip the 8. Keep playing it firm, hold on tight, good shot.
You're holding on tight to your
Einfach
seat
runter.
there, Alex. White knuckles in the commentary box.
No, I just had a little interview before doing this match, and they asked me how I'd like to do sports commentary, and I said I'm a big fan of the game, and I actually like every game to go down right down to the end.
Not a very good shot from Jasmin. She knew as soon as she hit that one, she didn't get the desired reaction on that cue ball.
Well, this is exactly the sort of shot that Martin likes.
Ralph Souquet, World 8-ball champion, former World 9-ball champion, former U.S. Open champion. Team Germany. He and Thomas Engert, they'll be playing in round 2.
And him and Daryl could form a pair if other criteria were being used. Nice shot.
Ball bookends. Nice angle on the 6 here. And the 8 looks like it'll just pass that 9.
Would be the first time that Austria would take the lead in this match.
Haven't done it yet. And if the 8 passes the 9, Jasmin's having another good look. Just, she wants to be right there, Martin. Whoops. Whoops. That is not, that's just made this 8 missable. And I think if he'd have dropped right behind it, Jasmin would have been able to slow roll it. This is missable now. And I don't think this has a full pocket. Oh, good effort. Great recovery, and finally, Austria sees the front. But they want to see the front of the end. 7-6 in front now, and they break for the match over Belgium. Austria breaks in the form of Martin Kempter. He, with the break like a cannon, 7-6 over Belgium. Cue ball tracking. One ball heading towards the corner. Will he be able to see it past the 9? It looks like it. The first glimpse at the finish line is in sight.
And this is the moment, the sort of situation where Jasmin excels. Hopefully for her, Martin joins her.
And how helpless do Belgium feel in their chairs right now? Praying for a chance.
Ja, ich bin lang.
No.
Jasmin just confirming with Patricia Murphy that they don't have to request an extension. They want to hold on to it. They might need it in a few shots' time. They're hoping they do. That's perfect.
Oder so.
That is perfect. Belgium is right in line with that shot. And I'll guarantee you they will have slouched down in their chairs after that effort from Jasmin Ouschan. And now it's about controlling your nerve. Composure and concentration in sync. There's nothing between them and a place in the last 8 apart from their own nerve here, Alex. What a great win this would be for Austria. The first woman to ever play in the event and a chance for a quarterfinal berth with her partner.
They'll be instant crowd favorites when having eliminated Team Belgium.
Yeah, if this is straight, she's not going to be able to get closer to that 8. They just have to leave distance, and Serge and Noël, they look on.
So the big test here. He's looked a little shaky during the whole match.
And this is the type of shot that you really can't hit. He's just got to roll it in and play the 9 to
Extension.
the same pocket off one cushion. The extension comes now. As their run in the PartyPoker.net World Cup of Pool this year come to an end. A screeching end after defeating Niels Feyen and Nick Vandenberg. And it's looking like it has. The 9 to seal the deal and the fate of Team Belgium. Listen to the applause. Austria is through to the quarterfinals. Noël, Bruynooghe and Serge congratulate the victory team. Team Austria, Jasmin, Ouschan,
Geile Scheiße.
and Martin Kempter through to the last 8 here in Rotterdam.
Well, an absolutely fantastic match there. Austria proving the stronger team and securing their place in the quarterfinals, where they'll meet either the USA or Croatia. Join us next time on the PartyPoker.net World Cup of Pool for more great second round action as Europe take on Asia. It's Italy versus Korea.